Hey, hello. Hope you are doing very well today. Today is 3rd of July and the crypto market is in green. So we have some nice weekend coming. So it used to be a really pumpy dumpy weekend when big whales manipulating the Bitcoin price. But for today, it seems to be that Bitcoin broke up and also altcoins are pumping really nice. So that is, you see several altcoins, about 10% Curve, Uniswap, Aave, Near, Quant, Engloed, Compound, Atom, GRT, Solana, and a lot of other altcoins are in green. So it's a really nice day. Just look at on your portfolio and also realize some profits if you already made some. So let's check the fear and greed index. We see it's just at the current level is at 24. So it's an extreme fear back. A few days ago it was almost at 28 if I remember right, but now it's back at 24. So it's an extreme fear category. And if we are just looking back the one past month, we see that the crypto and fear index spent the more time between 10 and 15. So the last month or almost more than 50 days, we are in the extreme fear category. And you know, guys, that extreme fear can be a sign that investors are too worried. That could be a good buying opportunity. This is not a financial advice. Everything I'm talking about in this video cannot be considered as a financial or investment advice. This is for educational purposes and also for entertainment. But you should do your own research and just invest in crypto that you can lose and just don't worry about your investments. But there are a lot of good strategies like the dollar cost averaging. I think we will dedicate a special video to the dollar cost averaging. So let's get into the news. We have some interesting news that discussing if the case that we haven't seen the bottom yet. So building the case for a potential Bitcoin falls bottom. Okay, Bitcoin price auction is thickly lately, moving mostly sideways with a number of unsuccessful breakout attempts. The fact that $30,000 simply won't break brings back memories of bear market at $6,000, which after a full year finally broke down to the real bottom. Yeah, so that was in 2018. If you were here, that you know that that was really painful because Bitcoin price seems to bottoming out here. It went almost to a stable coin because there was a so low volatility at the end of this phase, and after that in November 2018 just dumped almost more than 50% from here, and then it's bottomed out. So I think, yeah, that can be a case, but this happened after the previous huge bull market that we haven't closed. So I think we haven't closed a huge bull market because it was just a short run-up what we have seen. But more likely, I would say that this bottoming out construction is more similar that happened in this in 19 and 90 so 2019 and 2020. So most likely we seen some similar that bottomed out and just corrected back after 30 days. It was the last year Corona dump. So, but let's see what they are saying here. So Bitcoin price at risk of another false bottom fake out. The relative strength index has fallen to the level where in the past acted as the so-called false bottom. So also if we are just checking the RSI, so the RSI came down to that level where we seen this false bottom zone, and after that there was the true bottom zone when Bitcoin price fall further. Okay, so they are talking about the ABC, but there is no sign for the ABC formation. So I think this is not enough argument that taking sure that Bitcoin will bottoming further, but this is one of the scenario that you should be prepared. If this happens, that you should go short and just you should also do your plan. Bitcoin whale warns of November 2018 vibes. What this means? So now 2018 vibes back. Joe 007 compared current market trends to November 2018 trends. So this is what happened. Bitcoin from 6,000 fall further down. Replying to tweet, Joe tweeted, except 5 times more expensive, with a follow-up tweet that said November 2018 vibes anyone. Okay. So as November 2018 movement for Bitcoin would mean that Bitcoin still has some falling to do, while Bitcoin has lost a good percentage of its all-time high. There is still a long way to go since the asset has only lost about 60% of its value so far. Prices to pick back up. So this is what we've seen, that Bitcoin price is really consolidating, and it's doing something that we can consider as a week of accumulation pattern. And we already talked in several videos about the week off, so you should definitely check them out. Analyst John Bollinger said last month that Bitcoin was going to reclaim $30,000, with billionaire Tim Draper giving an even staggering prediction of Bitcoin hitting 250,000 by the year 2022. But yeah, so this is for 2022. Bitcoin is currently trading at, so it's not true because it's trading right now at about $34,000, and with the overall market cap of approximately 600 plus billion. Okay, the next piece of news about Cardano ADA. Cardano ADA becomes the latest addition to Grayscale Digital Large Cap Fund. We already know that Grayscale is the biggest investment fund, the biggest crypto and Bitcoin investor entity, and they are adding Cardano and they are adding it to the large cap funds. From the small cap, they are adding to the large cap. So that means that they are investing heavily into Cardano ADA. Okay, by this recent action, the asset management firm has caused the price of Cardano ADA to gain by at least 1% following the announcement. It's not too much, so it's really not so volatile. Okay. There was a tweet. What the team tweeted? Their main aim to expose the clients to at least 60% of all crypto in the market. So the weight, if you are checking, the global Grayscale crypto exposure, you see that the weight is 67% for Bitcoin, 25% for Ethereum, and ADA is 4%, and they are just scaling up with this, and Chainlink is just under 1%, so it's almost not too much. A brief of Grayscale quarterly review. So they will review this percentage in every quarter. How will the announcements affect Cardano ADA? So that I think there was not too much effect. The price just fluctuated. So these are daily candles. So the price fluctuated within a day, but this is not a good to showcase with the daily candle this kind of news-based price. So we have some two additional news that I already made a video during the week, but I think these two news are really important because they are bringing millions of mainstream people into crypto in the United States. So first news that $6 billion NCR opens Bitcoin purchases to 650 banks and credit unions in the United States. And it means so 650 US banks will soon be able to offer Bitcoin purchases to an estimated 24 million total customers. And you know that New York DIG is providing this to the 650 US banks. So this is really, really important to just expand your imagination that what can happen with Bitcoin in the future. And another news that the New York DIG and Q2 partnered to enable Bitcoin trading for 18 million US bank customers. So what you see here, that New York DIG is partnering with other financial institutions, financial corporations, and they are providing the infrastructure to enable banking clients to buy, hold, and trade Bitcoin, and I think later also other cryptocurrencies. So this is a huge news. This is a really important news. That is why I brought it back to you. But now let's get in the today's headline news, that what's happening with Ethereum and why JPMorgan is so bullish on Ethereum. Ethereum bulls chase 2,200 US dollar ahead of Friday's 230 million Ethereum options expiry. So yesterday, more than 230 million US dollar worth of options expired. Okay. Ether price would give bulls a 28 million advantage in this week. ETH options expiry, but traders are more focused on the impact of the London hard fork in mid-July. Ethereum 1.5 billion monthly expiry on June 25th was slightly favorable for bears. At that time, Cointelegraph reported that the 2,200 US dollar price was critical to eliminate 73% of the neutral to bearish put options. Okay, but now it seems that everything's going well. Fast forward to July, and after a noticeable 10% rally, Ether's price again struggles to sustain the 2,100 US dollar support. Bitcoin was negative, but this is from yesterday. Bulls have a slight advantage, but overall the expiry should be small. So it just 230 million US dollar worth of Ether, and we see that the green are the call open interest, and also the other is the put open interest. Okay, bears aim for $2,100 or lower to eliminate the bull's advantage. But bad news to Ethereum bears that Ethereum is now traded above 2,200-ish levels. So the next piece of news, that the headline news, that JPMorgan analyst bullish on Ethereum and staking economy. Analysts at Wall Street Investment JPMorgan have stated that staking will gain traction as a source of revenue for institutions and retail investors. So JPMorgan sees a huge opportunity in staking and also in Ethereum staking, but also in other staking. Staking currently generates an estimated 9 billion worth of revenue annually for the crypto industry, according to the report. Ethereum 2.0 next year will spur the adoption of the alternative consensus mechanism and staking, like proof of stake. This could result in staking payout surging to 20 billion following the launch of Ethereum 2.0 and 40 billion by 2025, reported by Forbes. Not only does staking lower the opportunity cost of holding cryptocurrencies versus other asset classes, but in many cases, cryptocurrencies pay a significant nominated and real yield. So staking rewards provided by cryptocurrencies offering more higher yields and more real yields, and also just higher yields, better yields. So that is why traditional investors can turn also into crypto, just earning these staking rewards. But if just we are talking about lending and crypto saving, that also earn 5-8% on the USDC deposits, that makes a really big sense. In fact, in the current zero trade environment, we see the yields as an incentive to invest. So JPMorgan sees that the staking rewards are so attractive that a lot of institutions, corporates, high net worth individuals, and average Joes will invest in crypto, because they not just investing for speculation or trading, but earning staking rewards on Ethereum, on ADA, and on other crypto assets. Okay, so this is really, really important. And also we know that London hard fork and AIP 1559 will come and making Ethereum more scalable and cheaper, faster. So that is why Ethereum has a really, really great outlook for the future. This is almost the same. JPMorgan eyes Ethereum staking as fast-growing revenue opportunity. The investment bank has its eyes on Ethereum 2.0 and what it means for the crypto industry. So I think this is they just realized the power of staking. And as more people staking, this is taken out from the circulation, and that can cause less selling pressure, and also the price can go higher because people cannot buy up on the exchanges, because most of the coins are staked. And for now, 25% of all Ethereum are 25% of all Ethereum is logged in contracts, also in the Ethereum 2.0 reward pool, staking pool, and also in other DeFi related contracts. So Ethereum will move from proof of work to proof of stake, and also it will make Ethereum really carbon resistant and economic friendly. And I think that a lot of big investors has some concern about Bitcoin energy usage and how much renewable energy is using. But with this, Ethereum will not consume just, let's say, a few percent of the previous energy consumptions. The carbon footprint of Bitcoin is a hot topic right now, as I already mentioned. So Ethereum will become more environmental friendly to create and distribute given networks native currency, proof of stake networks. So a primer on staking, the fast-growing opportunity for cryptocurrency intermediaries and their clients. So also banks will make money with staking, because why JPMorgan would say this? So he's an intermediary, and also they are real making money on this. But this is how it is a good to this. Coinbase, the biggest crypto exchange in the US, could make up to 500 million in staking revenue by the end of 2025. So they are estimated that Coinbase also make lots of money on this. So I think in a mind with this, that make also sense just investing in Coinbase. Proof of stake crypto assets, which include Polkadot, Cardano, could also go up in value, JPMorgan added. As staking becomes more commonplace, we think it could drive the interest and market capitalization of proof of stake cryptocurrencies higher. So this is really, really important. Yeah. And just some remark that in 2017, Jamie Dimon, JPMorgan's CEO, just called Bitcoin and crypto industry a fraud. But now they changed their mind and they are investing heavily, and they are preparing with infrastructure to provide not just investment but also staking. So this is the headline news of today, and I think this is really important, not just for Ethereum but also for other staking coins. The next piece of news: Scaramucci's SkyBridge Capital to launch private Ethereum fund. The firm also plans to apply for an Ethereum ETF. It is also about Ethereum. So launching a private Ethereum fund like a Grayscale or just something similar. And they already launched it. And also they will apply for an Ethereum ETF. The firm is also waiting for its Bitcoin ETF application to be reviewed by the SEC. Yeah, so more than 13 applications have been submitted to the SEC, and now everybody just waiting to get the approval. I think few of them will get, but it's so excited, just waiting and waiting. And now they are submitting an application for an Ethereum ETF. So this is also a really, really important takeaway, and this is a huge news. Yeah, the same SkyBridge Capital launches private Ethereum fund and will apply for Ether ETF. The CEO has expressed that he would have expected a crypto-based ETF to be launched in the United States by now. So this is just I wanted to add because it's an additional information in this news. We should quote also this. There was a news that Germany's new law means 4,000 special funds can now invest in Bitcoin. Landmark legislation comes into force in Germany today, giving institutional investors permission to hold crypto assets. So this is a huge news. That was a news 2 days ago, but I wanted to bring it back if you missed that news, because it's really, really important. It's helping the crypto adoption in Germany and in Europe. So I'm really happy that this news came out, and not just the news, but this new legislation. Special funds, a favorite investment vehicle for German institutions to invest in crypto assets for the first time. Market experts estimate that up to 415 billion US dollar could flow into crypto assets as a result. Special funds are favored by institutional investors, and the new law allows fund managers to allocate up to 20% of a special fund to crypto assets, so they can allocate 20% of their total portfolio. And if we are counting this 20%, it gives 415 billion US dollars. So this is huge, and this is not just the law moving in the right direction, and the legislation is good, but I think it will bring more adoption, because few these special funds we are starting to invest, others will see, and also other countries like, say, Luxembourg or France or Spain and other European countries, because passporting this kind of licenses and passporting some laws, it is easier within the European Union. So it give a big boost to Germany's position as a financial investment hub. So not just in crypto, but as a financial investment hub. And experts believe it will nurture the crypto industry as a whole by further legitimizing the asset class. Previously, London was the financial capital in Europe, but with this, I hope Germany can take over, because also UK left the European Union with in last year or so, and I think that can make more things working in the right direction. The addition of crypto assets in special funds is an important step for their acceptance. German parliamentarian Frank Schiffer told Decrypt in April, when the law was approved by the Bundestag. The Bundestag is the German parliament. Great news. Congratulations, Germany. The next piece of news, Mintable platform raises $13 million US, will integrate carbon neutral NFTs on XRP Ledger. The NFT marketplace plans to integrate Ripple's XRP Ledger blockchain, so they will integrate XRP Ledger. Its environmental friendly attributes will allow billions of NFTs to be minted, both and transferred on the XRP in a sustainable way. Accelerating the growth of this creator economy starts with an infrastructure that removes the barriers to entry, such as high gas fees and environmental cost of creating NFTs faced by many today. So this is a good news. But don't forget, also Ethereum will be suitable for NFTs, and also Ethereum is the main platform for NFTs right now. But with this all upgrades, that Ethereum will also really well-established platform for NFTs, and all other ADA, DOT, Solana. So everybody is working on NFTs. And the next piece of news is correlated. SBI backs Ripple XRP Ledger for NFT. 1Q Ripple invest in Mintable. So SBI is SBI Holding is a big Japanese financial institutions with banks and all others, and they are also one of the biggest investors in XRP, and they are just using this opportunity to expand the usage of the XRP blockchain. One of the biggest news of today, that Stephen Cohen, $22 billion US hedge fund gearing up to storm crypto space. Wow! Chairman and CEO of multi-billion .72 American hedge fund, Stephen Cohen, is reportedly looking to recruit ahead of crypto in a move that has been seen as both short and long-term positive news for the crypto market. So they are entering this space, $22 billion US under assets under management. Sources said their directive to make the hire was reflected a level of urgency in getting into the market. So they are just there are some FOMOs, just fear of missing out. So they want to enter the market as soon as possible. So they have 70 different pooled investments vehicles, with each fund managing a minimum and maximum range of 25 million US dollars. Okay, point 72 to trigger more crypto interest from Wall Street. Yeah, lots of speculations on trading desk about this. In the hedge fund world, especially in New York, Cohen is followed as closely as Paul Tudor Jones. Every sell-side desk has interacted with these guys over the decades. So Paul Tudor Jones also announced that he's investing 5% of his net worth into Bitcoin. It looks like Stevens Cohen is hiring ahead of crypto for point 72. It wouldn't be surprising to see every hedge fund to have similar positions in the next year or two. So that is why, if you are working in crypto, if you are a professional in crypto, that you can help hedge funds to get in crypto. Our latest news for today: Angie's NFT marketplace Infinity rakes in 20 million from a AFI token sale on CoinList. Angie successfully auctioned all tokens available for sale for the new Affinity NFT marketplace it has developed by the Polkadot ecosystem. So it's developed by Polkadot. Latest sales brings total marketplace funding to 39 million US dollar raised to marketplace. So Angie is doing really great job. So that's it for today. Just let's check the markets and see. Bitcoin is at almost 34,700. Ethereum is about 2,200. And as at the beginning we checked, most of the altcoins are in green: 5%, 11%, 10%, almost 20%. Aave, nice movement. So nice movement, really amazing day. Hope it will remain for the weekend and it will not turn to choppy as it used to be choppy during the weekends, as the liquidity is low and whales just setting up shorts and just shaking out the market. So Bitcoin is, let's check the 4-hourly. So Bitcoin is in the range, this channel, 30,000 to 40,000. So nothing changed on the big picture, but on the small picture, that Bitcoin turned back at this 32,500 lows, and now everybody just watching the 35,000 levels, because the 35,000 is the next resistance, and Bitcoin should break up here to target the 44,000. If that will not happen, that maybe Bitcoin can revisit the 30,000-ish levels. Let's see what's happening with Ethereum. Ethereum is also looking good, and now it's back to 2,000. That was a fall down to 2020 yesterday, but the 2,000 support acted well. So now the price is at 2,200, and as also you see on TradingView, most of the altcoins are in green. So it's a really happy day. So thank you for being here. Thank you for liking this video. Thank you for subscribing this video, and push the bell notifications all, and share with this video with your friends. CorionX is working on to bring more and more crypto related news to the masses, and also we will come out with our farming video, and all other stuff will be launched very soon. So see you tomorrow or on Monday. Bye bye.